What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mooney channel. Today, this is the first ever debut of having a guest speaker on my channel. I've never done this before, and I've always said that I wanted to do this in past videos. So here it is. This is my friend Dawson. Dawson, say hi.
Hey.
So my friend Dawson's a good friend of mine, and we both play basketball. And that is the reason of topic of discussion today. We are going to be talking about the NBA and what the features of the NBA.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be fun.
So before this, we couldn't come up with any ideas, like, at all. It was really hard. So we did come up with one, and we settled on the NBA. So today we're just going to be talking about what the future of the NBA is going to be for next year, and how each team is doing, and whether or not they are able to become better than what they were this year or last year. So first team, the New York Knicks. What do you think they should do and they should be doing right now in order for them to at least be a lot better than them without Jerry Millen or Nate Robinson?
I feel like they could use a star player.
A star player.
Cause you know they have a bunch of young options like Kevin Knox, RJ Barrett.
Yeah.
Mitchell Robinson, and there was one other person. Like Damian Dawson was pretty nice with it too this season, and I feel like they could develop.
They could.
I don't feel like their front office is gonna do that, because I feel like they're around the same situation as the Cavs, where the management is just really bad.
I mean, the New York Knicks is not considered like the worst team in the NBA. Who is their coach again?
For the Knicks?
Yeah. Knicks coach.
Yeah, the guy with the glasses.
New York Knicks, Tom Thibodeau. I don't know his coaching style. I know for sure Nick Nurse's and Brad Stevens and all those guys. They do have a good coaching style, but I don't know about Tom Thibodeau. What do you?
I mean, at least they fired David Fizdale.
Yeah, why
did you see his start of the season? The New York Knicks went on they won 4 games for the first 22 games of the season.
Yeah.
They were like that's basically on track to being one of the worst teams in NBA history. And I mean, Tom Thibodeau, he's not a bad coach. It's just that I don't think the players and the coaching and the board he's working with is really cooperative.
But I doubt that they'll find any other coach that wants to do this team, because I think Tom is gonna he's gonna try his best, because I don't see any other coach trying to coach the New York Knicks.
No, see, I personally, I feel like there would be a lot of people that are, even people that aren't coaches. Maybe even I can see KOT4Q trying to rebuild the Knicks, and not on 2K, but genuinely, I feel like a lot of people have different plans on what they want to do with the Knicks, and who to sign and who to bring out. Because personally, I feel like they could trade Julius Randle and or Bobby Portis for something. Because I don't even know why they signed Julius Randle over the it was, I feel like it was a useless signing. He's not even a star player for their team. So I don't understand. It was just sort of like I feel like it was sort of a panic signing. Like they couldn't get Zion, so I feel like that was just a crap. What should we do? Signing.
So overall, what do you think the Knicks could be doing right now? Because I think all they need to do is just look for younger players.
Yeah, but then personally I feel like they could bring back Melo.
Oh really?
Like for a throwback.
Well, I mean, Carmelo's already doing well on the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, he is. But personally, even with Carmelo, I don't think Portland's gonna win a ring anytime soon.
Carmelo's already doing well on the Portland Trailblazers. I don't really see him going back to the New York Knicks. I mean,
if for example they actually do sign younger players and just get rid of all the old ones.
Yeah.
There does need to be a sort of like leader in the team, and I don't think any of the young players are capable for that right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like they could bring back Melo as like a coach, but like as a player coach.
All right. So we already talked about the Knicks. We already seen what their issue is. We'll talk about the Lakers later because obviously they're already the champions, the NBA champions of 2020. Which to me, I feel like the NBA 2020 champions this year doesn't count.
Well, no, it definitely should count
because it's a Mickey Mouse win, bro.
Well,
right? Like.
Well, but have you seen like Jimmy High Roller's video where he grades all the hardest NBA champions?
He made a video saying that that if they win, it doesn't change anything.
Well, he did do like a graph where the 2020 Lakers championship run was literally one of the easiest in history. I think it was like second or third easiest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was an easy run, but I feel like it should still count.
It felt too easy.
It was rushed. I don't feel like it was really rushed per se.
But it was very like quick, you know. Maybe it's because nobody was there to watch, right? So.
Yeah, but at least the Heat pushed them to Game 6.
Okay, so I have a special thing I want to talk about. For a long time, I wanted to talk about Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
Buddy Hield is on the Sacramento Kings. And I was looking for NBA players, and I saw his highlights, I think, just a few days ago. Buddy Hield is a very good player. He can shoot threes very well, and I think he could be carrying the Sacramento Kings. What do you think? Because I think he's playing next year. I don't think he's leaving.
Personally, yeah. I feel like it's De'Aaron Fox that is the leader for the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, Buddy Hield, he isn't a star. I just put that out right now. He is not a superstar. He's not. But he did average 19 points per game this year. So he is a good scorer. It's just that I feel like he would be more of like maybe a third star. Like for example, I feel like he would be good on Brooklyn.
This is what I want to talk about him. Let me see what it says here. Lots of people on his highlights commented that they want to see him in a Sixers jersey.
Sixers jersey?
Yeah. Well,
that does make sense because the Sixers, they are building around Ben Simmons, right?
Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid are already carrying the team.
Personally, I feel like the process is over.
Yeah.
Like, trust the process. They trusted the process, and it didn't really work. They played sixth in the league. Mm-hmm. I mean, sixth in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
And I just don't feel it. I feel like they actually need to start changing up their team. And I feel like Buddy Hield would be a good signing for them because they need players that can shoot threes, and
and we all know that Ben Simmons can.
Yeah, he cannot shoot.
He cannot shoot threes. But I do, and I would love to see Ben Simmons at least try a bit better, because if Ben Simmons if Lonzo Ball is able to fix his jump shot, then I think Ben Simmons can too. Because you've seen that, right? See that one clip of Lonzo Ball? He's like shooting on the corner threes, and he dips like 2 threes in a row.
Yeah.
He fixed his jump shot. So if Lonzo Ball can do that, I'm pretty sure Ben Simmons can.
No, but I feel like Lonzo Ball was always a good three shooter. It was just that since the NBA and college or high school, it's a completely different atmosphere and playing style. So I feel like Lonzo Ball, he was always a good three shooter. His form was a bit off, but he was always a good three shooter. But he just needed some time adjusting to the NBA. While Ben Simmons, he was never good at shooting. He was never good, and I don't think he ever will be.
But he's a good finisher though. Like he can dunk. He can attack
Exactly.
the paint.
That's why the 76ers need to have
shooters.
3-point shooters. Build 3-point shooters around him.
Again, talking about younger NBA players. Have you seen Tyler Hero in the bubble this year?
Tyler Hero. I feel he was good. Okay, he proved that he was not a choker, a good three shooter.
He proved to everybody that he is going to be, and I don't even think he's in his prime yet. So
yeah, definitely not.
Once he gets older, I can't even imagine what Tyler Hero is gonna do. Tyler Hero is gonna be a name. He's gonna be known a lot around, and people compared him to a younger D Wade.
Personally, he reminds me of course, Klay Thompson, but
Klay.
Yeah. Personally, I feel like he's overrated right now, because everyone's saying, "Oh, he's so good," but truly, it was a bubble performance. He's never actually played in. He hasn't played in a playoff game in front of a crowd, so I feel like he still has more to prove. But
I mean,
this is a good start.
And before the NBA restart, before the whole coronavirus thing, he was already playing well. But then when the NBA restart came and he was playing in the bubble during the playoffs, he did extremely well, and I can't wait to see him go against the bigger and better teams next year. I really want to see that. I want to see him go against
Celtics.
Yeah, I want to see him go against the Celtics. I want to see him go against. I want to see him go against the Warriors. And speaking of the Warriors, have you seen their new jersey?
No, I actually haven't.
It's sick. Yeah,
that's why they're saying the Golden State Warriors are gonna be back, because they have Steph, they have Klay. Hopefully Draymond Green is gonna be better since the two stars are back.
Yeah.
And I feel like, because Golden State, they have a lottery pick, right? They have like the second overall pick.
I'm pretty sure Steph Curry is going to show us all again on how he can shoot half-court shots 3 times in a row.
That's right.
I want to see that. I want to see that. I miss that.
Yeah, the world's greatest shooter is gonna be back, and
yeah.
I think he's gonna make everyone remember. I think he's gonna make everyone remember
how good he was. He's going to prove to everybody that he can still play. The Lakers, I think, in my opinion, they are way too stacked for the NBA. I mean, if you think about it, they have at least a total of 3 All-Star players: LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard is not an All-Star player.
He is. He played in an All-Star game before.
Well, that was before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If the Lakers had 2008 Dwight Howard, yeah, it's over.
Anthony Davis has made his shot percentage really way better than when he was on the Pelicans.
Yeah, because he's sort of in his prime right now, but I don't think the Lakers are.
He's not in his prime, not yet. I don't. Well,
he's already 27. He should be moving in. This should be around the start of his prime.
Oh yeah, poor LeBron. LeBron's at least what? How old is he? 30.
35.
36. He's getting old already, but I still want to see him play for a bit longer. But I think the Lakers did a good job. They earned this championship. I think they did well, and a lot of people already knew that they were gonna win. But Miami Heat put up a good fight. Jimmy Butler did a really good job. 47 minutes on the floor.
Yeah. Okay. Number one, I don't feel like Miami is gonna make the finals next year. I feel like they need to add another piece to their team, and I mean their team is already really good, but I feel like because personally I don't feel like they're gonna beat the Celtics next year.
Yeah. All right. So one more thing here before we head out. Who do you think is gonna be in the finals next year?
The 4 teams I feel like that are really gonna push it is the Lakers.
Same.
I feel like the Warriors do have a big chance, but I feel like they're gonna get stopped at the Western Conference Finals.
I feel Celtics. I I think Celtics.
Yeah,
do well. Yeah.
the Celtics are
do well. Like the Celtics.
Hope,
Good team.
hopefully,
And
because
then last team,
the Nets.
the Nets. KD can do well.
Yeah,
KD
I
can do well.
feel like
Yeah.
Boston. I feel like
Boston Celtics can do a good job. I like the Boston. I like the Boston Celtics.
I feel like honestly, I feel like the Nets are gonna beat them in the Eastern Conference Finals because the Nets they have more experience, and KD, if he's gonna come back like he did before the injury, playing like he did before he got hurt, then he can just turn it on and off whenever he wants.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely for sure. I think I agree. What do you guys think? But that was today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my first try of having somebody over on the channel. Next time, I'm probably gonna look for other topics to talk about other than the NBA, which is like the number one thing that we're going to talk about. If there are any weebs out there that want to talk about anime, don't come to me. Come to Dawson.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, today was good, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Dawson, for coming onto the channel.
No problem. Anytime.
He did pretty well. I'm surprised he was very patient with me. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye. It's Mooney.